I'm getting darn close to having my shelf done and I can put it back together. Usher, I didn't take it out of the shrink wrap. You know, I like Usher. Must have bought this with it. Diana Krall, still in the shrink wrap. 20th century best of. Love Diana Summers. She had a great voice, probably brought down by just how poppy the music was. Let's separate these into two piles, make it easier to grab. Saints and Sinners, Whitesnake. I don't really like Whitesnake. Uh, they just kind of come off as pedos, I guess. Look at them. You know, their music's not all that great. They're really poppy. They hold their place in rock and roll history. You know, David Coverdale just being an incredible singer. They did that song "Here I Go Again" on here, and I think they did like 3 versions of that song until it finally hit and got popular. Kind of weird to do that, but if that's what you got to do to get a pop hit, that's what you got to do. The music video for it was insipid. Which pile do I want to grab from? Enya. I like Enya, kind of meditative type, laid back music. Winter Wonderland. What's on here? Just, I'm a sucker for Christmas music. Don't judge me. I'm a sucker for Christmas music. I talked about Keith Jarrett the other day. The album that I was thinking of was Cone Concert. Famous ECM album. Just absolutely famous. 4 improvised suits. Just piano. And I said there was an album by him that I picked up at Goodwill that I liked better. This is it right here. It's just him on piano. It's live. It's got 2 parts. It's probably about 50 minutes long. It's called La Scala. I like this better than that. I just do. I mean, I get it. That other album's iconic. I just like that one better. Keith Jarrett's not my favorite piano player, but he holds a place in history. He's good. I just think there's better stuff out there. Eagles on the border. I've talked about Eagles. I've talked about buying their stuff at garage sales and being like, hey, I like the Eagles. And then when you listen to a complete album, you're like, what the heck is this? This is not any good. This has 1 hit on it, Already Gone. That's it on the whole album, and the rest of it's garbage. Sorry, but that's what it is. Eagles, yeah, they embody a time and a place, but just not a fan. Now, Already Gone, Peaceful Easy Feeling, Take It Easy, those songs, yes. Can't Hardly Wait is my favorite one. Love that song. Listened to that song when I was a little whipper. And I have fond memories of that song. And, I do really love that song. But overall, you want to talk about insipid music, this is absolutely just the epitome of insipid. Eminem must have paid next to nothing for it. Maybe it's live. I don't know. I guess maybe I want to listen to it and give it a chance. More insipid stuff. Ludacris, but I actually really like Ludacris's voice. Yeah, I get it. It's very male chauvinist oriented music. I still really like Ludacris. Ja Rule. I like Ja Rule. I wanted to say I had a roommate, a good friend of mine, that has his picture taken with him, that flew on an airplane with him and got his picture taken with him. That's what I wanted to say. I like Ja Rule. Probably the best Aerosmith album, Rocks. It's got Last Child in it, which mentions Take Me Back to the South Tallahassee, mentions my hometown. Every song on it's good. Home Tonight, Get the Lead Out. Nobody's Fault's probably the best one, or maybe Combination. It's heavy. It's almost proto-metal. It's really good. Back in the Saddle's really good. The album after this might be my favorite, Draw the Line. That one's really good, though. And just an incredible album. Cool Summer, something promo disc. Probably my favorite Yes album. Relayer is the name of this one. Roger Dean cover. I shouldn't have even taken it out. Now I'm going to have a hard time shoving it back in there. But it's got one long song on the first side. And it's just incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. Not a whole lot I can say about it. Fragile may be my favorite, but if I have a second favorite, this is my second favorite. Yes, Relayer, progressive rock. They had that one keyboard player on there, Can't think of his name. Can't think of his name. Maybe if I hold the CD right here like this, I'll think of it. And they had it's Patrick Moraz. He was on this one album. Wish we could have got more Patrick Moraz on keyboard with Yes, because this hit. Well, I mean, it hit for me. Nothing on it was played on the radio, but it was good stuff to me. Moody Blues, Days of Future Past. Yeah, I love Moody Blues. This is not my favorite one. The ones I like the most, or there's two of them that I really like. I don't want to butcher the names of them. Every Good Boy Has Favor, I think, is one of them. They have so many albums, I get them all confused. And the other one, the one that's got Timothy Leary is Dead on it. I wish chords, something about chords. Love Moody Blues, progressive rock. When you hear them, you know them. They're epic. They're almost as good as what King Crimson was. I mean, they're a very meaningful band to me. But sorry that a meaningful band, and I can't think of much about them. That's pretty shameful, but it is what it is. I show these. I threw a lot of these away. The Law 80s hair metal that I bought for 10 cents a piece, and just wanted to listen to it and see if there was anything good. This is really good. I love Donald Byrd is maybe my favorite trumpet player next to Miles Davis, maybe. And this is a live set with Hank Mobley, which is my favorite sax player. Yes, I like him better than John Coltrane. Love Hank Mobley. It's a barn burner of an album. It's a little bit brought down by Kenny Burrell on guitar. I don't see why they thought they needed him. But it's got a 17-minute long song, and then it's got a Body and Soul, which Body and Soul is not that great of a song, but at least they played it for over 10 minutes. It's just really good. Arthur Taylor on drums is really good. Doug Watkins is the bass player, and he died in his 20s. This is an incredible album. It's an incredible live album. Is it Donald Byrd's best? No. Is it Hank Mobley's best? No. Donald Byrd did another live album with the baritone sax player Pepper Adams. Can't think of the name of it, but it's better than this. Is this great, though? It is absolutely great. I mean, it's a barn burner of an album. It's incredible. Which Cypress Hill is this? I like Cypress Hill a lot. They did an album, can't remember the name of it, Temple of Boom, with the producer RZA from Wu-Tang Clan, which is my favorite, one of my favorite hip-hop albums of all time. Top 10, top 20 maybe. This is some unreleased stuff by them. Kind of like Cypress Hill, guilty pleasure type deal. Juan de Marcos, I talked them down to like 50 cents for this, and it was still in the shrink wrap. He was Afro-Cuban All-Stars guy. This is live in Japan. I've wanted to listen to this. It's Cuban. It's not as good as some of the salsa stuff. It's Cuban. It's really good. Autumn Pinback, Autumn of the something or another. Nice digipack, but I couldn't tell you what this is. Suicidal Tendencies. This has got Robert Torrio, however you pronounce his name, which is a bass guitarist for Metallica now. Is this that good? Not really, but it's really popular. So in the realm of heavy metal, it's popular. In Nerd, I showed this yesterday. Obviously, I got 2 copies. Got a little giddy there. Fulatano, this is merengue music. Dun, 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 dun. Dance music. They got one song on here. Can't remember which one it is, but it is just super, super catchy. Is this good? Is it bad? It is what it is. It's okay, I guess, if you're in the mood for it. Merengue wears on me because I go to these salsa clubs, and about 20% of the time they play merengue, and it just wears on me. What is this? Elvis Costello. I need to listen to more Elvis Costello. It's got ringware on it that is built into the actual... Yeah, I mean, I used to have a bunch more Elvis Costello and traded it because people seem to like it, Los Toros Band, couldn't tell you much about it. This is a Zappa Modern Ensemble. I've listened to this. It's good. Zappa has so much stuff. If I'm going to go to this air, I'm probably going to go to like Sleep Dirt or the song that's got The Adventures of Gregory Peccary on it. It's good. I wouldn't call it great. This is him with the band. He died shortly after this. Prostate cancer. And another Pat Metheny. Pat Metheny. You would think that I just absolutely love Pat Metheny. Don't really. It's worth listening to and worth having because it's so darn cheap. But I could definitely find better jazz. Here's a nice picture. I could definitely find better jazz. This is in a digipack, so eventually it's just going to all fall apart. All right, thanks, you guys. Hopefully I can do just one more.